Collective, why are you always running into people that try to control you and they get ate up by you? It's almost like it's supposed to happen. We're gonna get into this spirit collective because look, there's some shit that goes on in your life, specifically socially, that is just simply irregular. It's not common. It's like you affect people so much to the point where they'll just act out of their worst aspects if they feel like they can't get what they want from you. And I'm just going to tell you this right now. No one has ever gotten what they want from you. It's almost like to certain types of people, you're a myth, you're like a myth. You're like the unconquerable mountain that people need to conquer it, but die before they reach the peak. Like, oh my gosh, you know how people call others selfish for climbing Mount Everest and it's like a narcissistic thing because you're basically forcing like innocent locals and then other rescue teams to like risk their life to find you if you get lost, and the likelihood of you getting lost is very, very, very high, right? You've got other people in these people's lives who talk about you, who try to, do stuff. You've got those people looking at them being like, what is wrong with you? You are selfish. You're bringing wrath upon us all. People just cannot get enough of getting ate up by you, collective. So we're just going to see what this is about because I don't know what spirit's on today. I don't know what they're on today. Look, we got the Six of Pentacles. This is basically okay. There's a concept in fate. If you are the brain of the planet, which is essentially the planet can create its own body and its own will, and it will do that through something called archetype Earth. If you are archetype Earth, no matter what enemy you face, the Earth is always going to put you at +1. That means you could fight a god and you're going to be at least +1 stronger than the god, right? You're always going to be stronger than your enemy no matter what. It levels the playing field and then puts you up above the playing field. It's like cheating in a way. This is what happens when people fuck with you. It's almost like the spirit, the earth, it's like it backs you up. You have planetary spiritual backup, protection that is so aggressive, so in your face that people just will feel defeated and disrespected, like, and get angry at you, right? But it's like you're not doing anything here. I feel like that it's the way that you move and your energy. It, again, like I said, you impact people. This is also what this is about, the Six of Pentacles, impact. Impact. I don't know why. You know when you say a word so many times it doesn't sound real, like impact. What the fuck does that even mean? It means that you have an effect, collective. It means that like you're not invisible. And it's like you're noticed, especially when you speak. It's undeniable. Even if the room is ignoring you, they're not ignoring you. You know, like when people try to, again, like socially try to control people, exclusion, like ignoring, it's impossible. It's not even that they can't physically ignore you. It's just like you're just the one, right? It's like if they try to control you somehow, some way, you're about to control and dominate. I got the devil in reverse. You're about to dominate the room. This is a form of get back. This is how it manifests. This is how it manifests. You're gonna walk into a room and you're going to, like, I guess, get the attention of the people that are like, that like to come for you. Like you'll immediately, when you walk into the room, it's just like boom in your face. There they are. They're immediately pushed to act out of rage. Um, and they don't realize that you got them on strings. That's what they don't realize. They think their emotions towards you are like valid, even though they're completely delusional. That's why the devil's in reverse. And what is the devil upright? About control. This is all about control. It is about nothing other than control, especially of you, the way that you feel. Why? Because you're a manifester. You can manifest shit. And if people could hijack you, they could use you to manifest in their own life, right? But you've caught on to that so long ago. And you'll have these people just dismayed. They'll be pulling out all the stops and they bounce off you. It's not going to affect you. You're not even going to, your face won't even move at this point. They can't even get a micro expression from you. And I'm telling you, it's driving them insane. The devil in reverse is somebody who's lost their foothold. They've lost their reason for why they were standing against you in the first place. It's like your energy has liberated your reputation, even though the chains they tried to bind it with were not strong enough. I'm getting foam. It was foam. They thought it was titanium or steel. Like, no, that shit was foam. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Look. Okay. This is a structure that you're building. This actually is you. You're like, you are a structure. Because again, the work that you've put into yourself can be none other than like it's building blocks. Spirit is a crane, it is the material, the cement, and you are the little workers and you're doing it. Like, and no matter what anybody on that, like outside of the club, tries to say to you, it just bounces off you like never before. Seriously. Oof. You're somebody's match. They've met their match with you. Not, it's not that you're equal in terms of what you're here to do and who you are, but they've met their match in toxicity, meaning you cancel it out and you mirror it back to them. That's the thing. I feel like you're not one of those, like you turn the other cheek, you do, but only after. Only after. You never stay mad, right? Because you handled it. That's the thing that they don't also understand, because I feel like you're walking around in peace, right? With the Ten of Pentacles, you're walking around like nothing's wrong. So when you flip that switch, people are like, holy shit, what is going on right now? This person is not supposed to be like this, right? And it's the thing is, it's like you are like that. And it's totally authentic. And it blows their mind because they need you to be that docile, sweet person, but you are. But you're also not just that. And your level of range, it does confuse them and it throws them. And the people who really see you, they love the effect you have on these people, right? Like you are, it's like they worship you and hate you at the same time, right? It's like they need you around because you're their source of inspiration, but they cannot stand the fact that number one, it comes from you, and number two, that it doesn't come from them. But because of their reliance on your energy, that's what it is. Essentially, if you wanted to break it down, it's a reliance on your energy. It comes from needing to provoke a reaction. It comes from needing to one up somebody that they view is above them. They're trying to get even, baby, and they're not even in the same realm, right? They're climbing chutes and ladders and you're on a rocket. Like it's just never going to match up, and they know it. And they hate you for it, but they also love you for creating a goal for them to strive to, even though they know they never will, because their toxicity binds them to the ground. They will not lift off. They may climb the ladder, but the chains are still attached to the ground. They'll get to a certain point and get yanked right back down to where they desperately tried to crawl from. And what are these chains? They come from themselves. Their chains are their hatred, their jealousy, their bitterness, their unenthusiastic attitude towards life. And then they look at you, somebody who's gung ho, somebody who doesn't play, and they get envious, desperately envious, right? And then they need to bind you in the same chain that they're bound in. They need to pull you back down to hell with them. And it's like, don't they know that you ruled hell? Like, and what do I mean by that? It's because you've been there before and you literally, it's like you got thrown in as a nobody and you ended up the king. And then you climbed your way out all the way to heaven. They don't even know what they're up against. They don't know that somebody with the range that you have, the duality, the ability to explore the depths of themselves and the height of themselves, they have no clue what they're dealing with you. Yeah, Six of Swords. This is funny. You got 6-6. So, anyway, 6 is actually really good. It's balanced, it's forward movement, and it's alignment. This is alignment. With the 6 of Swords, it's talking about coming from a place of, again, like what you had to crawl through, what you had to fight through. Before the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. There is a battle to be had. There are winners and there are losers here. You have been tested and you have been put through a ringer that these people would get shredded by, and you came out whole. Not only did you come out whole, but you actually came out better. You, at the lowest point you were at when you were thrown into the gauntlet, you were still better than them on their best days. And I'm just going to put that with, I'm just going to let you know that, okay? The 6 of Swords is about finding your center. It's about the clouds parting and you can finally see the guiding star. You passed the test of faith. With the 5 of Swords, you it's literally like you feel like you've lost, but you've actually been brought to a stillness so that you can move like cleaner again. There's something very clean about it. Renewable energy, that's what this is. There's something sustainable about you. They know it too. And the devil in reverse is somebody who they're wasting gas. They're wasting gas. They are just doing bullshit. They're doing bullshit and it's literally not affecting you. These are people who will scream into a void thinking they're screaming at you. It's kind of weird. And yes, other people notice this. The effect you have on people is not localized even. It's not something that only you and that other person can see. Everybody can see it at a certain point. Not immediately, not immediately, but after the I don't know, 'cause you know how some after somebody's been so bitter for so long, they lose that ability to like care too much about what others are thinking about that specifically, and so they give into it. And I feel like people have given into their worst instincts around you only to be like, I was gonna say humiliated, but it's not by you. It's not like you seeking to do this. It's basically they get hit with the brick wall, right? What was supposed to go cut through you bounces off of you, and it comes in the form of a witty retort, something that is so spot on and said with such just I don't know nonchalance that it's literally like getting vaporized by a laser. The embarrassment that they feel, the cheeks of like the hot cheeks, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. We've all been there before, and you know how that shit feels like you're on fucking fire. Yeah, no, it's beyond that. Like again, a laser beam. So it's just a flash of light. And that's literally your retort. It's like, oh my gosh, if we had to visualize it, it's like as soon as you open your mouth, just a nuclear explosion comes out. And it's like, where were you hiding that from? Like, where were you putting all of that? And it's like, you can whip that shit out whenever you want. And people are finding that out. Your wit is something. Something. And it's even better because of the internal state you're in of calmness, meaning you really aren't affected by people shit talking. I feel like that, I don't know, you view it as a game in a way and you're better at that game. You really are. You got people talking about you. The 3 of Pentacles, this is good talk too. This isn't all bad talk. If you think that this reading is just to let you know people say stuff about you, it's not. You need to know it's more than that. It's becoming a phenomenon. It's like you're it's almost like your image, who you are, and the way that you're talked about, it becomes abstract to where it's like, I don't know, the way people talk about you like some creature. And it's because of the way you move. They can't touch it. That's why you can't be human to them because they're human and but you are, you know what I mean, right? But they cannot relate. They can't relate. They cannot for the life of them relate. They want to relate with you though. But and so it manifests in these twisted ways. Right? And it's because like you have I'm literally visualizing you like with hands around their hearts. All of them, all of them. It's like you own their hearts when you walk into the room, you own their minds. And not because you're trying to, I'm not trying to call you a monster, but what I am trying to call you is like you are alluring, magnetic, and not somebody to play with. Right? They will fuck around and start liking you after they hated you. It's like a punishment. It's a punishment because it creates cognitive dissonance. They'll hate you with the fires of hell only for that hatred to give way to a love that destroys them in a way because it confuses their minds. Like you are a virus to them. Because again, it's like there's just some, I don't know, like people like you, because I feel like you don't really polarize in a specific way. You transform. And so, because of that, the aura you give off will have other people's feelings towards you transform. What was initial like jealousy and hatred becomes admiration and love, but it's not something you'd seek or want because, again, it's a cognitive dissonant reaction instead of a genuine, like, there it's basically you're so that one it cannot be denied, and so when somebody denies like an obvious aspect of who you are, they face cognitive dissonance, and it happens in the way of like them admiring the thing they're trying to hate about you. It's such a mindfuck, collective. It's like you, that's what I mean, you got their hearts in the palm of your hand and you don't do anything with them. You could crush it if you wanted to, but you don't. I feel like you, that's that call. You know the power you hold. You know it. You know the power you hold. Ace of Cups. What, look, if this was practically a heart, this is basically that. You inspire, you are the root of a lot of people's like feelings, strong feelings. Like I don't know if you've ever been described as like people's awakening, whether that be gay, straight, or whatever. Like there's an aspect of that to you because of like the power you have over the heart. I don't know, like collective, people just feel around you. Like people feel around you. They feel bad, they feel good, they feel every which way. And it'll manifest in so many different ways. But this is why you're having the weirdest social interactions. This is why you've had weird friendships. This is why you've had weird relationships because there's a whole other dynamic happening in these people's head that is about you, but you're not directly a part of it. That's why it feels so odd. It's like they create a version of you in their own mind that is more real to them than the one standing in front of them because again, like it's not that you're a blank canvas and people can paint what they want onto it. It's not that at all. It's like you are beyond the canvas to the point where like people feel like they might be the art, but they still don't know where it's coming from. Who are you? Who are you? You know what you just like I just have to be impressed, collective. I just have to be impressed. Yeah, strength. Again, this is the person who owns the room, but the minds and the hearts of the people in the room. We have the hermit. You walk in by your lonesome. With strength, strength is literally having such a hold over the thing in front of you that it's like you're the master of it and you're the master of the room. Any room. Any room. It doesn't matter if they make fun of you when you first walk in because again, that made fun ofness will turn. It will flip on its head. You are a table turner by just existing. If they hate you when you walk into the room, they're going to love you by the end of it. If they love you off the bat, you damn sure believe that's going to switch up. And is this something to despair over? No. You only despair over it if you get too caught up in the moment thinking that these people's reactions to you are normal. They're not. They are ignited by your very presence. It's giving me how a significant enough asteroid could literally light the atmosphere on fire by just penetrating it. Like you walking into the room sets it on fire. People's personalities go haywire. They forget how to act right. They'll act weird to you. They'll act admirable towards you. They'll act standoffish towards you. They'll even try to exclude you because they cannot place you. They don't know what to do with you. Your energy is so massive. And so the frequency that it's at, it forces a reaction out of people. They have no control around you, and that's really why they try to control you, collective. Yeah, King of Wands. Why does this keep coming out for you? This is apparently the person who can run the room. The King of Wands, the big thing about the King of Wands is charisma. There's nothing else that really needs to be said about the King of Wands other than charisma. If you've ever seen American Horror Story, at Coven, there was a scene in there where oh my god, the old gay dude was telling the other like old lady witch, she was like, "Oh honey, she has something you don't. It's called charisma." And that's literally you. Because when people are trying to pinpoint it, a person with sufficient wisdom will look at you and say, "Well, it is charisma." Is that? But the thing about you is that's not all you are, but it is the biggest reason why you have impact. And honestly, being defined by your charisma is probably one of the best compliments you can ever receive on this planet. Charisma is something everybody can learn, but your charisma is not. It's not. It's not easily obtained because it's a catch 22 because people don't understand how you'd even become like you are, like how the experiences you need to have to be you are abnormal. They're abnormal, they're not replicable. If you think people can even attempt to be you, you're mistaken. They've studied you. They will always attempt to recreate you. And it's just impossible. Uh, you know what? I'll sit here and say this. Others can be recreated, but some cannot. You are in the category of being unrecreatable. You are one of a kind. One of a kind. This is what the King of Wands is also giving me. Somebody who is just, you're not going to find this person in your everyday environment. When you see this person, you're being tested. People are tested when you're around, and a lot of them fail. A lot of them fail, but at the end of the day, you are still opening people's eyes to something bigger than themselves. You are. There's just something, again, like people get a feeling about you. It's a feeling that anything can happen around you. It is the feeling of potential taken to an extreme, and it's almost like it creates an environment around you to where weird shit's gonna happen. Like shit that just does not happen around everybody else is gonna happen around you. People are gonna have weird experiences. They're gonna feel things that they just don't understand. Oh my gosh, it's like your aura is just, I don't know. It affects the entire room.